Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back to another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, a little bit lost because we're parked, so I'm not really sure what we're going to talk about, but we're going to go over where we're at in the rankings and just watching kind of the top 500. Hopefully we don't have to dive back in because, as you can see, we have hit 4 to 4. So from this point on, if we're to jump back in at any point, we're going to be at a tech disadvantage. So, guys, if you haven't already, appreciate you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you stay tuned because we got season 35 coming up. It's hard to believe 35 seasons of Warships already, but make sure you subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see that. So I haven't looked at the global leaderboards today. We're number 10 in Canada, which is a pretty good sign, but let's take a look and see how far we've dropped. Only to 216, so we've only dropped about 20 spots in, well, 12 hours or so. So, I mean, that doesn't really tell us a lot, but if you guys want to be on my friends list, actually, I don't want to open that up in case it shows my email. Never mind. Never mind. But appreciate those of you using the code Chicken in the shops. Let's talk a little bit about just the top 500 in general and hopes that we can hit it and that kind of stuff. But yeah, big shout out to those of you using the code Chicken. I know I definitely, you know, in terms of spending stuff in this game, sometimes they'll come out with deals. I mean, obviously, instant training, you want to get that if you're playing Warships. But I find the next thing that I get all the time, and something that would be really cool to see in the shop, also have my sunglasses on because the Chicken was just out on the boat. Caught a nice little pike today. Pretty stoked about that. What was I talking about? Yeah, I spent a lot of diamonds on switching prototypes. So I would love to see, like, big diamond bundles go on sale because, as far as I'm aware, we don't ever have diamond deals. Like, we never see, you know, 800 diamonds go for $13.99, for example. And I'm pretty sure every other Supercell game has that. So, a little bit strange that we don't. And that would definitely be something that I would like to see and I would try to take advantage of all the time. But we got the Clone Rifleman loaded up today. So, I mean, we could do imitation game. That's kind of, whew, man. That's kind of like watching paint dry, right? Like, let's do something fun. So, let's do some player bases and see what we can do. Now, obviously, Clone Riflemen are not going to cost anything to deploy, so let's see what we can or cannot get done here. Let's go with Brick and a Battlers, and I don't know. I assume throwing them into flamethrowers with Battlers is a bad idea, but I mean, as long as we're not getting hit by the shock launchers, then we'll probably, as far as this base is concerned, I'm assuming that we'll just kind of mow it down. We got the remote turrets, which are, in my opinion, the worst temporary gunboat ability, the worst prototype to have in the game. But yeah, so I guess we were talking about the top 500 more so in this video. So yeah, I mean, in terms of picking your parking spot, you've kind of just got to go with the consensus. I mean, for a short season, it's usually, this looks like a Hammerman base or something like that. But for a short season, usually it's 2450. For a long season, usually it's high 25. And it's pretty well somewhere in there, and you can get a good idea. Honestly, what I do is I just go through the community and just see what people are kind of generally planning on parking at. But other than that, you know, you can watch it like throughout the day, and yeah, boom, look at that, there we go. And the idea that you know, that I learned from Shish Kebabber, big shout out to Mr. Shish, is you can calculate. I think actually in his videos, I'll link it down below. In his videos, he does a like a star graph kind of towards the end of the season, which is really cool to see, and basically kind of charts how the how many, like, over the course of 24 hours, how far the leaderboard moves up in terms of stars, and then you can kind of get a safe guess on how quickly it's going to move. I mean, it definitely fluctuates, but that's definitely a good idea. So if you want to see more on that, check out the link in the video description. But yeah, so I don't know. I think that's the plan for right now. Obviously, we're just gonna stay parked, like I said. We hit 4 to 4, so we just gotta wait and watch and see what we can do from here on out. This guy's got a wild base. He's got 3 sky shields. Some of them protecting, I guess, a flare on the HQ is what that one's trying to protect. Interesting, interesting setup nonetheless. All right, let's go shock turret over here. And we're going to go bricky again, right like that. Let's go some critters in this way, just to mix things up. I mean, the proto clones are pretty fun, I'm not going to lie. The best is when you can get them on a microwaver. I think Cosmic Duo posted a video up on a bunch of proto-clone troops against a microwaver at some point this week. So yeah, I mean, they're fun to see, they're fun to watch. And they do a lot of damage. I think we're actually going to fizzle out here. The problem is, once they pop a few times, they really start doing, like, nothing for damage. As you can see here, like, we're barely able to get through this machine gun. So yeah, maybe all protos just free clearing wasn't the best strategy on this base, but we'll come back, we'll try it again. Let's go ahead and retreat there. And you see all these dead ones, we really only had one that was still alive. These ones are all have popped already a few times by now. So yeah, let's go back over to warships real quick and just kind of take a look here. So like I said, we can see we can see exactly how far we've moved, and then we can go ahead and look at the bottom. And the easiest way to look at it, I think, is to go to the very, very bottom of the top 500 and see. So it's a 2477 right now. And then go back and look in a day later and be like, okay, it's moving up, you know, 30 or 40 stars per day. Hopefully not that much. And then you can kind of average that out over the, you know, the remainder of the season. Oh my God, I almost went back. I almost just did a battle. I almost just ruined my whole season right there. Okay, no more. I'm not touching warships anymore. I'm not touching warships anymore. That was too scary. Whew, man. Imagine if I did that, if I went back in without a base loaded up. Oh, God. All right, so let's try this one again. But I think what we're going to do here is let's do kind of a smoky attack. So we're going to take this out first, along with some of those mines. Okay, that's good. Let's try the same thing over here. And there we go. And I didn't check, but I assume there's something back there. There's a boom mine, I can see it. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. Everybody right about here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 smokes. And let's flare them up right on this side. Just keep them nice and tight. We'll see how this is going to work. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Don't go out and try this. It might not be good. Okay, let's go here with a fresh smoke. The problem with smoking the proto-clones is once they die, you're kind of screwed. Because they're just going to stand there like that. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. Okay, maybe we should have spent our GBE taking out the Sky Shield instead. I don't know what Brick is doing. Not sure, not sure. I mean, we could try another battle orders, but... Alright, let's go like this. Let's flare them on the HQ. I mean, it could work. We got a lot of them on the HQ right now. And they look hilarious. But the problem is, once that shock launcher comes up, depending where it hits us, it's going to do a lot of damage. Thankfully, we're out of the way of a lot of mortars. The rockets are going to rip through us here in just a second. I'm looking more at Brick at this point with her grenade. That's going to do more damage than anything else. Can you tell it's been a while since we played the main base, guys? Can you tell it's been a minute? Boom! There it is! The first night I was looking at the time, 2:26. It's like, no, that doesn't mean anything. Cool. Well, that was interesting. Let's see if we can do another smoky proto-clone thing. We got a lot of loot from that. Actually, we should look at... we got no upgrades yet. I think I did actually buy the second builder. Yeah, I got the second builder bundle, so we need to get them working. We need to get them working. Let's go against Mr. Opu over here. Let's see how much loot he's got. Oh my God, he's got quite a lot. HQ way at the back. I'm determined to make the proto clones work. I call them proto clones. I know they're called clone riflemen or whatever. I find proto clones just more fun to say. And let's go. I don't know. Let's go like this. And flare them up kind of like that. Hit that first shock. I think what I'll do is I'll actually just I'll BART out this one. And let's see. Okay, let's use another orders. Now I don't know. I feel like they're gonna pop too many times by the time we get up to about halfway through the base. They're gonna explode too much and just end up not doing enough damage. Thankfully, we do the battle orders to help out a little bit with that, but I think it's gonna be kind of too little, too late. Yeah, I mean we're barely starting to get through some of the cannons and that kind of thing. Alright, let's go turret, let's go make it. It is fun though. I mean, it is fun to try to keep all these guys alive. Alright, let's go. Maybe we'll be okay, who knows? I don't know if the turrets really help for anything. It seems kind of like a waste to use them, but... I mean, we're still making progress. We got all these guys. Oh, he's got a chicken statue! He's got a chicken statue. Now, I did say that I wasn't going to, Technically, I said the chicken statue's got to be front and center, and I won't take it all, your base all the way down. But, I mean, I lost a lot of troops here, so you're definitely getting your share of diamonds, so... I think that's... I think we're okay with that. And boom! Opu goes down. We're back, back, back. So there it is, guys. That's our plan for just watching the top 500 for right now. And we had some fun with the proto troops. So let me know what you want to see in tomorrow's video. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Checking out. Back, back.